sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is
Let's meet your Sacramento Kings. Starting at shoot.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me in the booth, as always, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. They'll get out there with Iguodala, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Well, you look at the numbers for the Warriors last season, their offense revolved around Steph Curry, and no surprise.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. The numbers were staggering. I mean, with Curry on the floor, they were right at the top of the league in offensive efficiency. And when he sat down, they were the worst. A lot was on his shoulders, and he carried that burden well.
Here's Curry, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Collison against Curry. That's short off the rim. McLemore with the ball, working on Thompson. They get it back. Here's Cousins. Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Warriors now. Puts up a three. Outside for Curry. There's the triple. Count the bucket. Curry's got 6.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Doris Burke spoke with George Karl. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Curry after Rudy Gay's bucket. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Stephen Curry. He's got 9.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Carl Landry out of Purdue, 6'9" power forward. Gifted low post scorer and offensive rebounder, but his lack of reach does limit him defensively at times.
And Clark, for Landry, his relatively short standing reach sometimes leaves him at a disadvantage defensively and on the boards, but he certainly competes.
And you can make up for a lack of size with a heart that doesn't give up, and he's got that. I mean, he's tenacious, he's persistent, he's strong, and he's tough-minded. So I don't worry about him being undersized. He can go.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Now here's Collison. Gay dishes to Cousins. The jump hook, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. Now defended by McLemore. Curry against Collison. From the arc. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 15. points.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
McLemore, the pass to Collison. Gay with no one around. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Curry. This one for 3, and he gets it to go. He's got 18.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Curry brings the double. Collison with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Sacramento moving it around. Gay against Barnes. Shot to stop the run from past the arc, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Landry. Gay's got 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
Here's Cousins. No luck.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Curry, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
You know, there's been some debate over the idea of the quote-unquote hot hand. One study implied that it actually doesn't exist. I always felt as a player that, you know, as soon as I felt the ball go through the hoop a couple times, I was much more likely to make that next one.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Hollins is checked in. Evans comes in for Carl Landry. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Darren Collison. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Well, that hot hand study, Clark, we were talking about a little bit earlier, they realized it didn't take into account how difficult the shots were. And, you know, hot players take those heat check shots.
Yeah, they do. They do. And not to mention, they draw more defensive attention once they get on the roll. So I think it comes back to common sense. Definitely try to get a hot player the ball, but above all else, you want quality shots.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. Caspi, good. And Miller gets the assist.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Spates kicks to Curry. No good on the triple. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry against Miller. That's good. Miller's got his first points in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And I know some people are still opposed to using replay in situations where the call doesn't have...
The scoring fast. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
They've got Ben McLemore. Evans is out there with Thompson. Then there's Caspi, and it's Miller in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Warriors leading by 6.
Andre Miller with 15 seasons under his belt. He says he thinks he can play until he's 40. And I'll tell you, with his style of play, it doesn't seem like a stretch. He's low to the ground. He plays with a craftiness that really doesn't require a ton of speed.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala.
pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Evans. Gay comes in for Caspi, and it's Collison in for Ben McLemore.
And Andre Miller is really a crafty ball handler. It's amazing the numbers he's produced over his career without being a high flyer, without being super fast. What he is highly skilled, smart, tough, durable, uses changes of speed. And the strength he has served him well as a post-up guard and also in being able to play through contact in the lane.
And Cousins gets it to go.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Iguodala. Off target from three-point range. Steve, you talk about Miller's strength and his deceptiveness. One of the best post-up point guards in the NBA.
Yeah, maybe the best over the course of his career. He's got that bank shot from the mid-post, unbelievable footwork and spin moves. He's got all the tricks in his book.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, Draymond Green, a second-round pick in 2012, but his tough defense and high basketball IQ have earned him minutes. He said, quote, "I never cared about stats, and I still don't. My goal is to have an impact on the game. Sometimes you have the biggest impact with plays that don't show up in the stats. Those are the plays I live for." Great attitude, Kevin.
A real gamer, Doris. He loves the game. Thanks. Curry's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azili. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in.